There is a task you have been putting off. You know the one. And every time you think about doing it, you feel a small wave of resistance. So you do something else. You clean, you scroll, you get strangely busy with nothing. Then you feel guilty. Promise yourself you will do it tomorrow. And tomorrow, you feel the exact same wave. I lost entire weekends to this, and I always assumed it meant something was wrong with me. But here is what almost no one realizes. That wave of resistance is not laziness, and it is not really about the task at all. It is a glitch in how your brain predicts effort, and there is a 5-minute trick built to beat it. Your brain is a prediction machine. Before you start something hard, it runs a quick simulation of how unpleasant it will be, and it almost always overestimates. The dread you feel is not the task, it is your brain's forecast of the task. And that forecast is at its loudest right before you begin. Here is the part that changes everything. That dread collapses about 5 minutes after you actually start. The task is never as bad as the version your brain sold you. So the whole game is just getting past those first 5 minutes. That is exactly what this rule does. You tell yourself you only have to do the thing for 5 minutes. That is it. After 5 minutes, you are completely free to stop. You are not signing up for the whole workout, the whole essay, the whole cleanup. Just 5 minutes. It sounds too small to matter, but it works because you are no longer fighting the task. You are only agreeing to 5 minutes, and 5 minutes barely triggers any dread at all. You slip under the resistance instead of trying to power through it. But most people still do it wrong. So here is how to make it actually work. The first rule is to set a real timer and genuinely mean the part where you are allowed to quit when it rings. That permission to stop is the whole trick. If you secretly tell yourself you have to keep going, your brain feels the full weight of the task again, and the dread comes straight back. The escape hatch is what makes you willing to start. The second rule is to do it badly on purpose. Your goal for those 5 minutes is not good work, it is bad work. Write the messy first sentence. Do the sloppy first rep. Open the file and stare at it. When the standard drops from do this well to do this terribly, there is almost nothing left to be afraid of. You can raise the quality later, but only if you have started. The third rule is to remove the friction before you need it. The 5-minute rule fails when starting takes 10 minutes of setup, so set it up in advance. Lay the clothes out the night before. Leave the document open on your screen. Put the book on your pillow. Make starting so easy that beginning is less effort than avoiding. And the last rule is to trust what happens when the timer rings. Because here's the secret almost no one tells you. Once you have started, your brain hates leaving things unfinished. That pull to complete what you have begun is stronger than the dread ever was. So when the 5 minutes are up, most of the time, you will not want to stop. The rule was never really about 5 minutes. It was about getting you in. Because here is the real shift. The thing standing between you and everything you keep avoiding is not laziness, and it is not willpower. It is a forecast. Your brain guessing how bad it will feel before you have a single piece of evidence. And that forecast is loudest right before you start and almost always wrong. 5 minutes is all it takes to prove it. So the next time something feels too big to begin, do not try to want it and do not wait to feel ready. Set a timer, let yourself quit, and start badly. 5 minutes. That is the whole rule. And if this helped you, a like genuinely means a lot, and it helps me reach more people who needed to hear this. And I would love to know, what is the one thing you keep putting off? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.